Our goal, kill the Jarl. We don't know where he is, but most likely he'll come if our whole party is there. Or if he hears a battle cry.
Well, the thing is about the Jarl is that if he's smart and he has the manpower, he wouldn't succumb himself. He'll probably send in just more and more guys.
Yeah, we don't know what kind of other giants are here, because if you remember correctly, there were fire giants in the last stronghold.
That's true.
And I would like to not be surprised by fire giants again.
Well, aren't fire giants weaker than frost giants?
No.
Are they stronger?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They are significantly stronger.
We killed 2 of them, so that's good, I guess.
It was, to be fair, it was like 7 against 2.
Yeah.
And they didn't
And they were
have
held.
the intention of fighting.
And you weren't there for that fight, but it was done. Because they got him on the road.
Well, I'm talking about the last fort.
Hmm?
The Hill Giant Fort. Weren't there fire giants? Or
There were,
They were, but we
and
didn't
they
kill
escaped
them
in the
in
night.
the fort.
You didn't kill them in the
never
fort.
mind, never mind.
You guys fought a lot of hill giants, some of which were tougher than the average hill giants, and a lot of
Cloud giant,
ogres.
right?
One cloud giant. Yeah. There were stone giants, but you didn't fight any of them. Stone giants have thus far not wanted to fight
And
you.
again, as I was saying, we don't know what type of Jarl he is either. He could be a Jarl who's more or less more than happy just to sit back and watch his men die, and then leave when he has to, rather
What
than actually getting to the front.
Also,
What's his honor score?
us killing him is not the end of our problems, because they are loyal to him. If they see us kill him, they will probably chase us off the glacier.
We also have to
What
remember.
if we found all the entrances and exits and caved all of them in?
Then we'd get starved out before they do.
No. And from the outside, I mean.
I understand that, but they probably have food stores that'll outlast us.
Are you talking about like sieging them? Like doing a siege? Sieges last like long ass time.
She's talking about sealing them in, but they are very able-bodied and can dig their way out.
They are giants. They can get out of
Or
a cave in pretty
they
easily.
can just wait us out.
Hey, Bubba!
Because they're made for this climate and we're not. We are fighting on their home turf, and they have a significant advantage in terms of us waiting.
I'm sorry, I remember you guys were talking about food, and I remembered the Adventure Zone things. You make him drop his haunch. That was my grandfather's haunch!
I say we should go in from above. Maybe find the Jarl.
Now here's a question is, again, I was going to say before, we don't know where the Jarl, or where these giants' loyalties lie. Like the Jarl, if the giants are loyal to the Jarl, they're going to do whatever they can to get him back. But if
Yeah.
they're not, then that means they're going to fight us regardless.
Yeah. So us killing the Jarl and trying to sneak out won't help us. Especially because we can't sneak in at full strength.
Not only that,
Then what's our goal here? To kill every single giant?
no, our goal here, I think we have a very specific goal, which is to identify what their purpose in this giant plan is, and maybe disrupt that purpose.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying killing the Jarl is a bad idea. I'm just saying we can't just charge in and hope that we find him.
I'm not saying to charge in.
So what other entrances do we have that we can
We
go
have
through?
the top.
Is that the only one?
The only one we know of.
Watch out, don't step on anything.
Hi, Pops.
Figure, how many people do we have on our team right now?
Did a new thing about, like,
How many people do we have on our
the
team? Like
list
7?
that said no homework,
Like 9,
and
9?
it's like,
maybe?
if we're to
Like
the
counting
closest
all
to an
player
easy
characters, I
crosses
mean.
off the
Yeah,
letter,
like 9.
and if we have
Because
a-
the 4 of
at
us
least
here,
the N or more
Jonathan,
by the end of the day, we don't
Maddie,
have no homework on the
Reader,
radio. But if we lost
Jam,
the N, if we lost
Maddie.
all the letters,
I said
even the
Maddie. Oh,
N, we
Julian.
have homework.
Julian.
And yesterday we
Am I missing something?
No.
We didn't have any homework, and,
So we have 10.
and that's the day we
People.
started, and today we didn't have any homework.
We have
And
9 or 10.
assuming, even with Torvian, Torvians are basically our main Giant Slayer character, or Giant Slayer person right now. She had trouble trying to kill one person, trying to kill one giant. So I don't think we'll be able to fight multiple frost giants from multiple fronts.
No.
Yeah, plus we can't sneak in at full strength because the two of us can't.
Sneak.
Reader can't, and Julian can't.
And the frost
That's
giants.
all 4 of the tanks can't sneak in.
And not only that, the frost giants are able to use their own fort against us, like ripping out chunks of it, throwing it at us.
Yeah.
and everything.
Again, they
You
have
guys
significant-
realize they have home field advantage and they know you're here.
Yeah.
They're setting up traps. They're going to use the ice and whatnot to their advantage. They'll do cave-ins. You don't know what else they have in store.
I like this tactical planning. I'm not
You're-
gonna lie, I really like this.
And Andy's all about the war games.
What?
War games. He's your strategy guy. Yeah, you guys know your goal here is to put an end to the giants attacking.
I'm thinking.
Grugner is one of the main frost giants warring on the land. You figure if you stop him, you stop most frost giants.
Okay.
I'm thinking here.
So you got to do the same you did to the hill giants. You got to mete out death and destruction in whatever way you see fit. If he survives, so be it. But you do what you can, and you take whatever treasure you can get.
Because the thing with the hill giants is that we didn't really stop them per se. We kind of just killed enough of them where they weren't battle effective anymore, right?
Yeah. We can't do that here. We can't.
No, because hill giants are just blatantly stupid.
Yeah.
We're
They're
not
powerful,
gonna
but
be
stupid.
able to do that here.
Let's go home. Shovel. Yeah, shovel. Let's go home.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. Do you want me to order pizza?
If you want. I was actually just gonna go walk off to get something to eat, but if you want to order pizza, feel free.
Buddy, stop bringing that.
Ellie. Eggie.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm thinking
Let's go
here.
to brother, dude. Okay, wanna go home
How,
and see Jack?
anyone think we should try a night attack?
Did you hear him
I don't-
like he was
I
like,
don't
no,
see
Jack?
How that plays into our
Go
advantage.
down.
Think about it like this. I mean, obviously the giants also have to sleep, right? I assume.
I mean, they do, but if they're
They're on alert now.
on alert and also they're a military fort, they have to sleep in shifts anyway.
But think that would rather we fight like half their strength than their full strength, right?
Right, but essentially that fort is at as close to full strength at all times as it can be.
That is true, though.
Because
yeah.
now that they're on alert, they're going to have as many able-bodied.
Put it down, dude.
And it's only a matter of time, I assume, before they find us because we're stationary.
Yeah, we're
Chase me.
sitting.
I say we
Gotcha.
plan out like say we have maybe at most a week before they find us. Yeah.
Come.
I think
I like her idea though, coming in from an angle where they probably won't be able to defend themselves in relatively speaking.
You just got to Spider-Man in.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the thing is, like, either most. The thing is, like, if all of us can't really. Like, the thing is, we can't all go at the same time because, again, not all of us could climb. You could fly, so we don't have to worry.
You guys
about
can all climb.
Elijah.
it. True.
Slide down a rope.
True. What if we use that ravine to our advantage?
Wanna go home and play?
The rift.
The rift.
Play?
What if we try to lure as many giants there as possible, right?
How would you do that, though?
Time out.
Hey. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, just tell them. You don't have to drag them. All upset.
Just making sure he wasn't hurt.
No.
He just doesn't want to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Anyways, I'm thinking like, what if we get, assuming there's nothing down in the ravine, in the rift, we could try to do what we can to we use that to our advantage, pushing the frost giants down, if not killing them outright due to the fall, trapping them underneath there long enough for us to do what we need to do.
Ice hydrant time.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, I just don't know why they would leave the fort.
Well, the rift is inside the fort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because this is the rift right here.
I could lure them in.
So, okay. So where
From
does...
Torvian Zaphrod's description, this whole area is about 200 and some feet below, basically
I have
where
an
these lines are.
idea based on that.
And that is a
You want
walkway.
to lure them all in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I'm thinking is, so where would the entrance from the top put us?
Where do you want to go?
Oh, so it's just like open from the top?
Let me take a look.
Where do we want to get people from, guys?
Blaze. There's a place called Blaze Pizza. It's basically
Mr.
Subway
Pizza, hey!
It's
Oh,
basically
yeah.
the Subway of pizza. I love Blaze.
Never had those. So.
It's really good. Their pizzas are the crusts are thin though, but I don't go for the crust. I go for the
found a
toppings.
little. I found a little hammer that's not too heavy. You could probably use it. Like,
From the sound of things,
So dudes.
or you could use the wee one and I could use that one. Come over here. Okay, we need a cup closer.
So how's this? Is it an open ceiling or like what's going on?
yeah, from the look of things, I guess it's just like open ceiling type deal.
So it's like basically
Or
just
very,
ice wall around it?
somewhat. I'll say there are some parts that are probably too difficult for you guys to get to, but and if not, there's a lot of holes.
Yeah.
There's some parts that have ceilings, but like they're not big enough to get to the ceilings, and they didn't want to deal with it, so
That's funny. I remember
it's pretty accessible from the top.
Right.
If you guys wanted to try that out, as far as you know, you don't see any structures up there.
So the thing that I worry about with if we just go into the center is that it seems like it's very ambushable.
That's the thing. I'm thinking if
So if we just have one, we won't remember.
what I think is that maybe
Stop!
so it's open all around.
Yeah. Just the ceiling at least.
And you want to lure everyone here.
Well, not lure everyone, but I'm thinking like getting them to like the edge, like right here, or like
Okay.
somewhere around there, and then start pushing them in bit by bit.
How would we push them in?
Well, Torvi can push them in, right?
That's a
Torvi
lot.
and Arangandir can knock people prone.
Yeah.
Pushing them is
Okay,
difficult.
never mind. then.
That's-
Yeah.
And also-
But if you knock them prone right on the side, I'll give you a shot at it.
But at the same time, how many of them would there be, and how there's only two of you?
Yeah, that is true. We're only like 10 people, and I assume there's more than 10 inside.
Welcome.
What if
I can't exactly push them.
We don't even know how to fight them either. So
What size
What
are
if-
giants?
Huge.
Okay. Okay, so
what if we did lure them in there?
lure them in there, and then maybe like collapse the walkway,
Yeah.
force them to climb up, or at least walk around.
Yeah.
but like,
Hmm.
And then another thing is that if we have somebody in there, luring them in there, you can cast fly on them, yeah?
I can have fly on 3 people at a time.
So we can have fly on the people in there, luring them.
Here's the thing: if I could get Cornelius would carry me and one more other person. We could have one me, Cornelius, and one more person. You could just cast fly on Cornelius, so you could try to fly us out.
But this,
I don't know if that would work.
But you can't try to block it.
wait,
Ready?
I could do it on 4 people, but
Well,
That
no, I
would
mean
use a-
use it on Cornelius,
okay.
and then he could just carry us out because he's already a mount.
You have to score in
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
I'm gonna ask
Put it
to
right
just
there in front of
fly
your
by
cup.
myself.
Put it in front of your cup. Watch out, Elijah. Watch out, dude. You go first.
Either that, or we could just I don't know. What's the point? This is a very bad situation. I feel like we need more people for this. Because the thing is, we're not really a
You'll get one in a little bit.
No, I'm thinking
Jonathan.
like we're not real. In my opinion, we're not really a fighty group. We're more of a surgical strike. If you get what I mean, a surgical group. We go in, completely objective, get out.
Okay, that's your hit.
We're not really trying to besiege a settlement here. So we should figure out what our main goal is, which is, in my opinion, just figure out what the Frost Giants are doing here, and then put a stop to that if we need to.
Alright.
And whatever, can we all agree on that?
I mean, you know they're launching raids from here.
Okay.
They leave, they go attack humans, they come back.
So in that case,
Leave via what? Longship?
No, they walk out.
in that case,
This one isn't on the shores.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's landlocked.
in that case, should we wait until a raid goes out so that there'll be less giants inside?
That's actually not a bad idea. But here's the problem: the Jarl probably goes on raids.
In that case, would that
Why
be?
don't we wait for them to go on raid? We go in, we try to find best we can where the Jarl is, and set up an ambush where he sleeps.
Yeah,
Also,
that works too. Actually, yeah, I like that plan.
also, we don't know if they're gonna go on a raid now that we're here.
I mean, they will need supplies.
Eventually.
And if we do go in when the Jarl isn't there, maybe if we get something from him,
Yeah.
I
We
can
can-
possibly
yeah.
scry on him.
But then we're putting other people in danger.
We're already putting other people in danger just by being here.
Because their response to us being here could be to launch a raid tomorrow at full strength and just burn every village they see.
In order to A, get out of here, in order to prevent us from getting to them, and B, just
Get as many supplies as they can and run.
Yeah, and run.
I don't think they're scared of us.
Well,
Not that they're scared, it's that it shows that they're not messing around.
Also, you're pretty much a scouting party. No matter what, they're not gonna. They don't want to take. If they're smart, they're probably not gonna take chances.
Correct.
2 people an army does not make.
They
You
don't
made
know
the
how-
argument that one person was an army one time a while ago. I remember that.
I'm not comfortable.
Full of shit, Andy.
I'm just not comfortable waiting for them to go destroy villages while we.
Unfortunately, I'm not comfortable going in there when they're at full strength and not knowing the layout of the fortress.
Then
So, and I understand that it's not ideal that they go out and raid, but it's a necessary loss.
I'm also not
Is it?
comfortable attacking them at full strength, also knowing that they know where also knowing that they're going to be expecting us.
Yeah, right now, attacking right now is not the best
Yeah.
option.
I'd rather have of them go out to attack one village and then come back, rather than having them all stay in one place and then just waiting for us.
Because either way, we're not going in when they're at high alert.
Yeah,
It's a bad idea.
We'll all probably die.
I would say maybe wait one day for them to see if everything calms down.
Yes.
To see if it
As far as we know, they don't know how many of us there are.
and for all they know, it could also be just 2 random people attacking them. Maybe just try and do a
Yeah.
raid on them. The only thing we have to
Let's
worry
plan, people.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I vouch that we wait one day just for them to see if everything calms down.
And then,
And
if we
they-
keep that Frost Giant's blood, I can scry on him again.
Yeah. And if they do launch another raid, I think that would be a good time to go inside to see if because then they wouldn't be at full strength.
if they launch another raid, I'm going after them.
After the raid or after the
After
fortress?
the raid.
We can't.
We can't let a village or a town be burned because we couldn't get the balls to go in.
There's not a
We
matter.
didn't have the balls to throw ourselves at a fortress and get ourselves killed uselessly?
There's a difference between having courage and then having brains. Because we're thinking we're thinking long term here.
People live long term.
Yeah, like
Yes.
aren't you like? Yeah, but don't humans live 80 years?
You guys aren't understanding. She's talking about going after a raid, not going after the fortress.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, going after when they're going on the raid to hit the raid.
Oh. Maybe.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. I can see
Don't
how
kick me, Jordan.
I'm sorry.
You'll be kicked out of this game if you kick me again.
I can see how that actually worked.
I mean, depending on how strong the raiding parties are.
Yeah.
we probably should wait and see how strong the raiding party is.
And
Because if they take the majority of their force out of the base,
well, again, we don't know how many of them are there, anyways.
yeah.
Also,
But that just
They
solves the
send
problem.
out that one guy.
That just solves the problem of not fighting in a trapped base.
Yeah.
If the majority of their able-bodied fighters leave with the Jarl, it's still not a good
Situation.
We could
yeah.
set up traps. We're not the only ones
But
who can
we
be
don't know where
trapped.
they're going.
and
No, but we know what exits there are. At least we can find out what other exits there are.
also, a
Want
good
to
amount
really
of their
use
forces not being in their
cryohydra.
base does also provide a good opportunity for
Need
us
some water
to go
for me.
in
Go
and
for
get
it.
some information.
Best case scenario, though, if the Jarl goes out into a raid, we could trail them until they're far enough from the base, and then try to go after them without anyone knowing.
Get biblical on him. When he's pooping in a cave, you threaten him and say, I could have done something about this. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a
I
thing.
think
Dude, King is pooping in a cave, and the other guy comes out, it's like, I could have killed you. But I'm not, so I'm trustworthy.
I'm gonna say to Asgrix, were there any other entrances that you saw?
I found none except for the one you went into. Really wish I didn't have to use stuff for my cryohydra.
Cryohydra.
I'm sending the cryohydra after you eventually. I hope you all know this.
I say, would you mind scouting again?
Of course.
Thank you. Be careful.
Asgrix goes off, jumping through the snow. Winds still blow. What are we as a party doing?
I agree we should wait for a raid, but if they raid, we should go after them. And we should set up traps now
Traps where?
where they're going to exit.
Way ahead of ya. Jabbles is like setting up a crossbow at the entrance to your guys' cave.
But if there is only one exit, then the exit that we'd be setting up traps at is the exit that they're already guarding.
Everybody watch your step at the entrance of the cave.
Well, we don't have to set it up right there.
I set up a crossbow.
Right, but as soon as
And visibility is low.
it
Should
is,
work
but
alright.
Their visibility is the same as ours.
Well, the
Exactly.
difference is they're more accustomed to this environment.
They
Somebody
are.
come over here and step
also,
on my crossbow
If
trap.
we're far enough for them to not see us, then they could end up going off in a different path. It's
Yeah.
not easy
Once they have the ability, once the path opens up and they can go anywhere. The problem with trapping creatures with, or trying to trap creatures with free will is they don't partake in patterns that much. They walk not necessarily in the same path every day. So setting up traps for a large group of
Wait,
creatures of
do we
this-
have a map of the area? Like a lay of the land?
Also, a trap for a giant is significantly more time-consuming than a trap for a human.
Or is it-
You have a map to the frost giants, but it's not like detailed showing you everything.
Okay. So I was
It kinda
thinking, like, if there was a map that showed us a locations of, like, a lot, like, of most of the settlements around the area, then we could say, like, hey, this is probably where they're going to attack next, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we could probably lay a trap that area, around that area.
Wait, where do I put it? Where was it before?
to make sure that I've collected the blood from the sword
According
and
to
something.
Turner, no.
It's just, again, the problem is a trap for a giant is significantly more
You need a lot more.
difficult than a trap for a humanoid.
Then how about an ambush?
An ambush would work. It's just
Again, we need to know
we
where
need to
they're
know
going.
where they're going.
And
Well,
we
if we
also
know the exits, then we know where they're coming from.
we also
But an
need-
ambush at the exit of their fort
Also,
would mean they have much quicker access to reinforcements than we do.
a large
Not if we
snowy,
cave it in,
a large snowy plain,
which we
is-
know is
But then
an
they just
option.
wouldn't leave.
Well, no, if we get them all out first. If they get all out first, and then we ambush.
But I would assume they still
Out
leave
of
a guard at
curiosity,
the
Harper,
exit.
how big is this fort from the outside?
You don't know.
Oh.
You know it's built into the mountain, and I don't know why you guys are calling it a fort.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta hit it like this.
It's
a mountain.
a mountain.
Also, a large snowy,
I never said fort.
large snowy plain is not the easiest area to create an ambush in.
Forts would have had more angles and be easier for me to fucking draw this shit.
Can't drag it like that.
Well, we've been playing for the better part of 2.5 hours. 20 of that was Ricky, and we have been to 2 whole rooms of this giant map I drew.
Yeah. You know what? I'd say, if the since they're on alert, they're probably not going to launch any raids anytime soon.
That's what I said.
Sorry, I zoned out because I'm hungry.
But at this,
Andy, you're not you and you're hungry. Have a Snickers.
Do you actually have Snickers?
No.
No, here's the thing. I think they launch raids as soon as they need supplies. And that changes based off of how many giants are staying in the mountain at all times.
And the side of the
So, it's not...
Is no one gonna test the crossbow trap?
Watch out.
It's not just... They don't just raid because it's what they were told to do. They raid because that's how they get supplies.
Wait, what'd you say?
Javel's setting up a crossbow trap in the entrance to the cave, and he's just been asking for help.
Wait, are you actually ordering pizza or no?
I tried it. Didn't know where you guys wanted pizza because nobody answered me.
Oh.
I don't have to.
I mean, you order. Since you're ordering, you choose. If not, I say we take like a 30-minute break, go out, get something to eat, come back with a fresh mind.
Did you order pizza or no?
I didn't.
Okay.
Because I was waiting for people to tell me where to go. Domino's okay?
That's fine.
Okay. It's up to you guys what you want to do. We can keep talking strategy, or we can wait. We can
I'd
wait for
say
pizza.
one thing we should do: wait maybe 1 day for everything to cool down.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll cool down.
Yeah.
I mean, I would appreciate the extra day.
And then after we wait for everything to, after 1 day, I say we take our entire group, and then we try to explore the cave as much as possible.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we can't really
I
decide on
say
anything.
we run away.
Because in my opinion, I don't think we could really do anything without more information about this area.
Yeah.
And best case scenario, we do manage to kill maybe 1 or 2 giants on our way.
Gary Gygax is laughing at you all.
That's fine. He wrote modules like a sadistic son of a bitch.
So, what do you guys think?
yeah, rest of the day.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like rest 1 day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the start.
I would say have someone maybe take shifts, have our rangers and scouts just keep a tab on the entrances, just to make sure if they're launching a raid, they will tell us.
We only know of one entrance so
Well,
far.
we'll start to look at the entrance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does Asberix come back?
Yes.
What
What did he say?
The only entrance is the one that we found before,
Okay.
or coming in from the top. There are no other hidden ways. Not that I can find.
Alright.
So,
Thank you.
and then on the next day, I'm gonna try and scram again. Would I be able to use blood again?
I moved him over there.
Let's open scrying real quick. I mean, probably. I don't see why not.
Yeah, it doesn't really say that it consumes it.
Well, he's doing that. I'm gonna take 10 minutes to cast Identify on the holy symbol.
Okay. You cast Identify on the holy symbol. Let me check. See, is there anything beyond just like, you know, if it's a magical item?
No, that's legend lore.
Okay, so if I make it
I always have to remember.
So it tells me if it's magic, what all of its properties are.
If it is a magic item, you learn its properties. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item, what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn what spell created it.
What other pizza do you want? I got.
If you touch a creature through casting, you learn what spells are affecting it.
Pepperoni.
If what?
If you touch a creature with Identify, you learn what spells are currently affecting it.
Oh.
That's interesting. Everyone keep that in mind. That's an interesting fun fact.
I see him. We're gonna go walk around and see what pizzas they got.
Hmm?
I'm gonna see what pizzas they have.
I'm only getting 2.
Oh.
It
so
isn't
pepperoni and what is it?
its own magical item in its own right,
Mm-hmm.
but you sense delving into it and knowing that there's something up with it,
Not back there.
that this symbol
Sit back there.
is tainted with dark magic meant to punish thieves.
Oh, okay. I'll ask Hylea if she can take me back to the gravesite.
Who? Lylea?
Oh, Hylea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lylea takes you back to where you found the frozen graveyard.
I'll lay the holy symbol back around the
Yep.
chief's neck.
That right there.
You place the symbol of Asmodeus back on him.
I'll just use this.
You see a thumbs up. No, you don't.
Okay, so then I scry on that giant again.
You scry on him again.
Yeah, -10.
He's taking a nap, but in a different part of the cave.
What does this part of the cave look like?
It's an ice cave somewhere. You see him in a pile of hides and
Do I have to make it in here?
whatnot. Pile of
Pile of
hides.
what?
Let me see if I can get some more detail for you in the exact room. But yeah, Ice Cave doesn't give you a lot to go on, since you imagine that's a lot of places in here.
Yeah. Guess I could have just tried scry on the entrance, but
Ow!
oh well.
And you see he has, in this room, it's a different room, but there is an ample supply of rocks and ice blocks.
Oh, their armory, I see.
It's not their armory, you don't see any other weapons, but there's a lot of rocks.
This is where they keep their sling ammunition.
Yeah.
What are we doing, people? Waiting the day out?
I say we wait the day out.
I mean, I could try and scry on their entrance instead. Should I do that?
Gosberg is gonna have Cornelius walk out into the walk out and just kind of keep tabs on the entrance if he can. But I think I can communicate with him telepathically, right?
To a certain distance, yes.
What is it, like 100 feet?
Something like that. Fine steed.
How far is our base from the entrance?
It is not close. It is not especially close, and visibility, as I said before, is not great because of all the snow. Yeah, 1 mile. You can telepathically communicate.
Oh, okay, that's good. So is it possible for him to just keep tabs on the entrance?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll say you're probably like a little bit more than 1 mile, but he can get within range of you again for you to guys communicate.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have Cornelius just watch the entrance for us, okay, guys?
Okay.
Because you can have that instant telepathic communication.
Okay.
It's ice cream.
So Cornelius is laying out in the snow. He's a bit out of... He's not as well camouflaged as Asgrix, who goes with him. Being a plant lion in the snow. But he watches the entrance. How long do you do this?
I'm gonna have him keep doing this until something happens.
I'm sorry, sir.
Alright, the day passes.
Okay.
I didn't drink.
Just after sunset, which there isn't a lot of sun here, this far up north. Cornelius reports in your head that giants and large white wolves have left the entrance.
I'm gonna go to Outcast person and say, "Hey guys, my lion has something to tell us." He says that giants and large white wolf creatures have left the entrance.
How many?
How many?
5 giants and 3 wolves.
5 big boys and 3 doggos.
Alright.
Ask him what direction they're heading.
In what direction are they heading?
Yeah, you're about to make it, so you went one direction first. He should I was saying.
Let's find out. Opposite direction of you guys.
On the opposite direction of us. They're going to raid.
Or they're searching for us and don't know where we are.
That's also possible.
Opposite meaning they're heading away from us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not in the direction of your camp.
So what we could do is we could try and meet up with where they're with them along the way and attack them.
I'm gonna call Cornelius one last time before telling him to come back, which is do any of them look like the leader? Like, is there anyone that looks more well armed or more extravagant than all the others?
He says he couldn't tell from this distance.
Relatively, how fast are they moving?
Guess how fast are they moving? Just I assume normal, like relatively normal speed.
Giant walking speed, but a little bit faster. They're keeping up with the wolves.
There looks like they're trying to keep up with the wolves, which is a bit faster than a normal giant. Yeah. So what do you guys think we should do? Should we go check in the place right now, or should we go after the raiding party? Because the thing is, the raiding party, they're moving away from us.
Raiding party.
I think we should go after the raiding party.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
Sundown.
not in a very defensible position.
And if anything, we have
There's
to
fewer of them, and also it could make them believe that we're somewhere else.
The problem is they're moving in the opposite direction of us.
Yes.
So have a head start
And for what
and
we
move faster than us.
and for what we know, they could also be trying to set up an ambush for us.
Yes.
You are so.
We need to move fast.
Okay. So yeah.
Sunflicker.
So shall we?
War paint.
You ordered the pizza, right?
Yeah. It's getting prepared.
So shall we move out?
Yes.
I'm gonna travel with you and Warpaint, or if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
I'm writing Sunflicker and holding
You could have
peepers.
that.
Because
You
peepers
have your
only
own
move
mount?
30 feet.
No? Okay. Okay, so shall we move out?
Can you use a Rungandir as a mount?
If he turns into a
Ride
warhorse,
me.
yeah. He can turn into a warhorse, right?
He can turn into a horse.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to. I'm not going to speak for Jonathan on that.
Have him turn into a bear so you look baller. Oh, he's running.
Hey! Hey! Knock it off! Knock it off!
So, we're gonna go attack the raiding party, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raiding party, hunting party, whatever it is.
Okay.
Ambush party.
I say we leave one alive just to ask what the hell's going on. Who here speaks giant?
Orangutan.
That's right.
Okay, let's go.
You guys go
Squad, ho!
forth. You guys go forth. What was that?
Said murder squad.
Murder
ho.
squad. Okay.
What do you think I said?
I didn't. I was speaking at the same time as you, so I didn't know what you said.
Slayer squad.
Yeah.
We murder other stuff than giants, though.
Yeah, but our prime directive right now is to kill giants.
Prime directive. You go forth.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you. I don't know when Jonathan's gonna get here, so we'll assume Orangutan's with you.
Okay. So we're all heading out in the direction of the giants.
Wait.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
We don't need to worry about Jonathan getting here. I can cast tongues,
Ah, nice.
Okay.
so I can understand them.
Okay, once we meet up with Cornelius, I'm gonna get off war paint and get on Cornelius.
All right. So we'll say it's the 4 of you for now.
Okay. And we're heading out to the giants that are running off, I guess. The 5 giants, 3 wolves,
Yep.
So then, what is the slowest speed we're going at?
30.
Okay.
But once we get onto get a Cornelius, I think she could take Rogar.
Mm-hmm.
Which would
Does
kind
our
of.
horse have 2 people on it in full plate? Can a warhorse have 2 people on it?
Why not?
Well, he said, yeah. He said that amount.
And what speed would that be? Then?
Yeah.
So,
It's a horse. It's fine.
Okay.
I want my.
So you begin heading off towards the direction of the frost giants
Yes.
on your
Yes.
mounts.
And I say we engage them the moment we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get an ambush on.
Yeah.
As Grix padding up behind you, the 4 of you riding astride Warpaint, Cornelius, and Sunflicker.
Mm-hmm.
Cat, horse, and dog. All right. And go. Is Peepers with you?
I'm holding Peepers. So that he doesn't have to fly. At 30 feet.
Yeah. All right.
He's a ball of metal right now.
Your last yeah,
You're welcome.
Peepers has half plate now.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You guys, visibility is pretty fucking awful.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
But you guys begin to approach the giants, and through the snow, 150 feet away, you see them. And they appear to have not noticed you thus far.
Are they in a clump? 10 feet apart?
They are not particularly clumped, no. And the wolves appear to be sniffing around.
Okay.
Are
They still
we-
on the move?
Are we downwind
Yes.
or upwind of them?
You're the one that isn't sending.
Okay.
You're downwind, I think. I'm trying to.
No, down.
there's-
We would be up.
You're upwind.
Yeah.
You're upwind.
No, downwind.
Downwind.
Downwind
Okay,
is
I was right
Because
the first time.
upwind would be.
Downwind
wait.
is the wind is blowing towards us.
Yeah.
Wind is blowing towards
Which
you
is
guys.
good.
Okay.
Okay, so initiative, or are we still not doing anything, or because I'm thinking like I could cast lightning bolts, see if I can't
Days.
get as many as I can inside them, and that would initiate the battle.
Well,
Right,
I
but I
could.
don't want to engage them at range because I can't do anything.
I'm casting mage armor.
I used my
I cast regular armor.
Blessing of the Forge on my plate, and I'm casting Shield of Faith on myself. So my armor class is 22.
Screw it
Those
all up.
require verbal.
What? Shield of Faith? Yeah.
I would cast mage armor beforehand, though. to be fair.
It does. Yes.
All right. On the casting of that, one of the wolves' ears perks up.
Shit.
Are the
and
wolves
turns to
close to each other?
No.
How many wolves are there?
3. Roll initiative, everyone.
Not bad.
Oh, not bad.
Well, I'm gonna be going home now.
What'd you get?
5.
Hey, you've gotten worse.
Got -1.
Yes. That is indeed worse.
Grab all the small ones for you guys.
Small doggies.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Are these just normal wolves, or are they dire wolves?
You know, you'd never seen something quite like them.
Dire wargs. They're dire puppers.
That one's just gonna confuse me. Alright. So,
Since I'm riding a corgi.
hmm?
I said, since I'm riding a corgi.
You are the corgi.
Yes. And each square is how far?
I want to be the one with the cape.
We'll say, yeah, you'll be the, okay, you'll be the one with the cape.
So like 10 feet each square.
Sure. Let me. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That works. 10 feet a square.
So we're like 120 feet from the center. So.
Yes.
Rogar, Torvi, Gosberg,
I love Gosberg as the bulldog.
Zafrab.
Is that a bulldog?
Giant, 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 giant. Wolf, wolf, wolf.
Okay.
These three wolves. Boom, boom, boom. Wolves are on the outer perimeter, I guess.
Yeah.
How big are the wolves from based on what you see?
Oh, from what you can see, you would
Each
call
one
them.
is the size of a giant. No. That would be terrifying.
I did that once.
I've had that happen once. Mostly because our ranger had a wolf companion, and we used a spell that made the wolf huge.
I mean, I just threw a giant infected with lycanthropy at you guys, remember?
Oh yeah.
Giant werewolf. That's
They're large.
And
yeah.
And then it also made one of our characters a werewolf for a short time.
Yeah. And you guys killed it, and it turned into a big naked hill giant, and you guys are like, what the fuck? You were just shooting crossbow bolts into his butt.
It wasn't doing anything. It was, but it was doing very little.
Let's see Xenophast real quick.
Yes.
What are we doing, kids?
So who's going first?
Who goes first?
I got a 14.
I got a 19.
I got a 5.
11.
Zafrab.
Alright. I guess I will hold off on using Hold Monster for now. Because I can't use.
Please do.
Yeah.
Let me get close and bash the fucking rounds.
Especially since it's 90-foot range. And my goal was to get on the wolves. And each creature must be within 30 feet of each other. Alright.
Unwavering mark, I need to make a melee attack.
So, I'm gonna.
Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense, I think. I'm also just talking about myself, sorry.
Gonna cast. You know what? Yeah, I think I'll make it 6th level. Melts minute meteors.
Okay, 6th level melts minute meteors.
Which will put it at
Zafrab waves his wand around,
12 motes.
and rocks rise up out of the ground and become small meteors that begin surrounding him.
So, I guess why not? I'm gonna start on this guy, send 2 his way, so he has to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
It's the guy. That one's the guy.
Oh,
Oh no.
What do you mean by
The
that?
biggest
one's
one.
the guy?
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
guy.
He is the Jarl.
Not bad for a frost giant.
Wait, is
But
he the one that
14
nearly
and
killed
10.
you too?
14 and 10?
Mm-hmm.
That does not pass.
Is he the one that nearly killed both of you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Does he? Do I need to calculate them differently or no? They're
How much damage we talking? What are we doing?
2d6 per mote.
Yeah, roll them separate.
What is it, 2d6?
For his most many meteors.
So that's 8 fire damage and 7 fire damage.
8 and 7?
Yeah.
15.
And then. So that is.
That has the effect of covering that entire area with fog. That giant is now heavily obscured.
Okay.
What else we doing with your turn, buddy?
But hey, everyone is heavily obscured for him as well.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, he can't see shit. He's like, oh, whoa. Now he's just in fog because you melted a bunch of snow and ice around him.
Oh, cool.
So, then I am gonna
Fire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna do the same for this guy.
Which one?
This one.
That's the same one.
No,
That's the guy.
I did this one.
You did that
first.
guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the guy.
Okay.
This is the guy.
All right.
Oh, that was why he didn't roll well.
So then, yeah.
He has been in
No.
A giant
struck by a bolt of lightning.
Suddenly an avalanche.
All right. So
The storm giants are displeased.
I'm gonna then 2 more motes towards this guy.
Okay. Dex saves. It's an 18 and a 9.
The 18 passes.
Which, yeah, becomes a 17, I believe.
Or what?
Becomes a 17.
Yeah, my
Still passes.
spell save DC is 17. So, one gets hit by one of them. 2!
He jumps and dodges one of them, it goes under his foot, and the other one hits his bottom of his foot and he stomps it. And he is also heavily obscured. It's like, oh, it feels good.
Like a sauna.
Next up, Torvi.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ride us forward a bit.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Is that an action?
No.
Okay. And then I'm going to.
Calm down for a second and check on the waypoint marker.
I think. No, that wouldn't do it. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at this guy.
Okay. Shoot an arrow.
Okay.
That's
Thank you.
16.
That'll hit.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I'm good. Okay. Sorry. I'm doing another attack. On the same guy with my longbow.
Okay.
And that is 19.
That'll also hit.
And I'm doing the third one with sharpshooter.
Alright.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? What's this?
You're melee fighter, right? Or was it close range? Ooh, not 20.
Oh,
Natural
okay,
20.
that was nat 20. And it had a sharpshooter.
That's plus
So-
5 damage, right?
Plus 10 damage.
Plus 10.
Nice.
So that's 3d8s. My god, what is with this? And then the natural 20. $35?
35 points of damage.
Yeah.
To
Nice.
that guy?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, he's hurt. That's not pleasant.
And I would like to. Oh, I should have hexed him first. I should have hexed him first, but I'm going to hex him now.
Okay, sorry, I'm just like looking what all these guys are and writing down what they are.
Yeah.
Okay, you hex him. He is now hexed. Little blossoms fly around him in the breeze.
They're on the way.
Who?
Dominoes.
Domino.
Oh. That's the person I'm least interested in. Alright, 35 points of damage. Sorry about that. I was texting Jonathan, and Maddie will also be on her way as soon as she's done. Thankfully, you guys didn't do a lot, so don't feel bad about asking them, like, come over, like, we're in the middle of shit. Like, nah, they're outside. They're not even taking the time to search this beautiful map I drew out.
So,
Argued about raids that turned out to just be people looking for them.
who's next?
Next, what did you get?
11.
11? The Giants. Get good, bitches. Now is the dying time. Okay, so, speed of 40 feet. They're gonna, they know you're there now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Berg.
Yeah. Fuck indeed.
What?
What?
I found it!
Found
Where was
his
it?
die.
It was in my backpack this whole time!
Oh.
Oh my God, Jordan!
That's so great, Jordan! I'm
It's
gonna
so
kill him now.
Kill him to take his dice.
They see the
They see Zagreb find
They
his
see
D6.
They see floating orange motes. They're gonna aim for it. They're like, he's got his D6s! Kill him before the fireball comes! He's back at full power! So that's 14 to hit you.
Nope.
And a
Okay.
22 to hit you.
I am going to cast shield.
Shield.
Are they throwing rocks?
These are rocks, yes. So these two throw boulders at you.
Oh, yep. Okay.
I'll help bring it in.
One
Anyone got tip?
off to the side. Huh?
Anyone got tip?
I have $1 in cash.
Yeah.
That's,
How much was it?
It was 37.
Oh wait, we'll pause.
This is all the cash I have.
And you can steal one out of my wallet if you need to.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
But then you see the other one coming right for you, and you cast a ward quickly to block it. And it hits this ward that you pull up just at the last second, and you see this magical shield you've constructed crack under the weight of the boulder, but stays put and it drops in front of you. Next up, the other three. Well, they're definitely gonna go for you guys. I mean, come on. What else they gonna do?
Don't worry, I'll make it so they can't see.
Oh, don't worry, I have a plan.
One for Torvi, one for Rungandir. My gate is opening and closing.
It's Andy.
It's Andy. So the one for Rogar is an 18.
Nope.
Torvi. She's a 20.
I think that'll hit her.
She has 18 or 19. I don't know what it's depending on.
It's depending on dual wielding.
Okay.
So that will hit her.
Sucks.
Hello.
Good.
Oh, I said hello.
So what are we doing right now? Whose turn is it?
Giant still.
Oh.
What's happening?
You're being attacked.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You got hit, I did not get hit.
What happened?
Boulders.
How much damage did I take?
Let's find out.
1.
Oh, I need d10s for this.
Here, you want some of mine?
So.
I have mine.
Oh, crap.
Gonna put this over here. No.
I'm gonna use it for a frost giant. Ooh,
I'm gonna put it on
okay.
my lap.
That works.
Or on
That's a lot.
Put on the
That
chair.
also works.
the would be smarter.
Hand me a ham. Or Hawaiian, I guess.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's hot.
That's fine. I can't feel heat in the tips
You
of my
take
fingers.
34 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a animal handling check to not fall off your horse.
Okay. Natural 20.
Alright, you remain on Warpaint despite as this boulder flies just over you, grazing you.
How
Because
much
we're
was it?
34.
34? Okay.
disorienting you. And then
I know what you're gonna do.
this one's gonna go for your horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's 20-something to hit your horse.
I don't know my horse's armor class. but
Not
I'm sure
24.
that hits. Hey. Yeah.
9. That wasn't that bad, actually. That was only 16 points of damage.
How much damage can a horse take before it dies?
A war horse.
Like 24. I know it's like 20-ish. At least I think it's 20-ish.
War horses are pretty hardy, so it's probably fine, but we'll check. Okay, yeah, he's got like 3 more points of damage left in him.
Mm.
So yeah, do with that what you will. Also, I need both of you to make dex saves.
Ah, sweet shit. Because of rock?
Because of falling off of a horse.
Oh.
That was just hit by a rock.
12.
Natural 20.
Alright, you both stay on. But Warpaint is very bruised by that.
But
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Alright, now it is Gosberg, what'd you get? Your turn.
Not his turn?
Oh wait, yes, your turn.
So, seeing us just get absolutely lit up by boulders, I'm gonna clutch my holy symbol, and I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire in a 60-foot line across us.
Okay.
So from this giant all the way across.
On them or in front of them?
In between them and us. So if to get to us, they either actually. Yeah, I'll just do it in a flat line in front of all of them.
Alright.
You either have to like walk past the
60
through
feet?
or walk around.
Yeah.
2. There we go.
And then, as a would it be a bonus action to get off the horse?
Movement.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like
then I'll
half
just.
Would it be a bonus action to pull me off?
He can't do that.
How much movement?
Even if I go willingly?
You get to go on your turn.
Damn
How
it.
much is the movement? Like half? Or is that
It's half to mount. I'll say you just do it.
Okay, yeah, I dismount and I'm gonna get around to this side so that I'm facing off with this bastard.
Alright. Gosberg.
Okay. First, I'm gonna run up. 1, 2. How long? I 50, right? Or is it 40? I forget. For Cornelius' speed.
I want to say 40.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can get about there. And I am going to throw my two of my javelins to attack.
Javelin of Lightning in this?
No.
No?
I gave my crystal dagger to Rowan, I believe, for the time being. So
But not the Javelin of Lightning.
no. Or did I give the javelin of lightning? I think I forget which one. I'm gonna say I gave the.
You used the javelin of lightning in our last fight.
but I can retrieve it.
No, but what I'm saying is, I don't think you gave it to someone else.
Oh. No, I'm sorry, after the fight.
They weren't here.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm just going to throw 2 normal javelins. I'm not giving a javelin of lightning. At least not now. Okay, so the first one is going to be a... I can use my strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Proficiency is... That's going to be a... first one, 18 to hit. Second one is going to be over 18. Or 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's 2d6s.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 16 total of piercing.
To who?
On, let's say, this one right there. The one that Rogar's facing off on.
All right. That's all you do?
Yep.
Next up is the Winter Wolves.